Yo, what's going on, my fellow gamers? Gid here, signing in with the next episode of the Friendship Disk series. Long overdue, however, we are now jumping into the Villains campaign, which is good because I've only been unlocking these as I do them for the videos pretty much, so I am a bit behind, but that's all going to change because now we're going to get some amazing essential discs to up my game and tell their story. How do the villains fit in? Let's find out. Starting with Scar and Maleficent. Alright, new mission unlocked. Tasty. Let's check the wall. Alright, so that's how it starts. She's like, your fighting technique's most effective, so glad I can impress. The way you manage to land on your feet every time after is commendable and surprising, coming from a primitive creature such as yourself. Oh, Scar. Maleficent just knows how to cut to the core. Let's look at the disc. Invisibility at low health, a thorn by any other name. I already got some power up for it. That's great. So increases Scar's basic damage, which is awesome. It's level up ability. And be prepared and prowls one additional time. Okay, Scar activates Be Prepared and prowls one additional time per wave when he reaches 25% of his max hit point. This prowl lasts for 4.5 seconds, and it apparently lasts for longer the more stars you have based off of that's what's green highlighted. So super awesome disc, very useful for Scar, and it's time for me to get this one. Henchman. Okay, episode 1. Lackeys. Let's check it out. Let's work through this whole disc. Alright. Episode 1. Where could he be? Miguel assures Elsa that Olaf is probably just out having fun. Hey, wait a minute. This is the wrong one. Can I not click on them? Ah, there we go. Fools! Goons are a disgrace to the forces of evil. Well, I'd take your goons over a pack of video cleaners any day. You have no idea how they vex me. Oh, Scar. I should speak more silky if I'm talking for him. Treasure search this new kingdom for replacements. What an illuminating idea. Something like that, right? Elm Avenue, Episode 1, Lackeys. Since arriving in the city, Maleficent and Scar have kept their distance from one another. Because I'm sure they had so much in common. Both of these characters are very powerful. See them in a lot of teams. Alright, Scar resents Maleficent's superior air, while Maleficent thinks his scheming is beneath her. Well, at this stage, these two are just ripping through this. But now the two have a common goal. The ineptitude of henchmen are a villain's bane, something Maleficent and Scar know all too well. The villains set out to remedy their problem. Scar suggests they go to the park. So, I was thinking, with the addition of Darkwing Duck to the game, it would be pretty awesome if they did Tailspin, and one of the characters they could add, or even I guess the Jungle Book version, but probably more the Tailspin one, would be Shere Khan, the tiger, and then that could be Scar's second friendship disc. As the two stroll around the park grounds, they search for potential henchmen. How innocent. An innocent stroll for forced labor recruitment. quick and easy. Competent creatures should be groveling to work for me. I quite agree. What is the lack, or what is it that your current servant lacks? Empathy, their brainless wits. The fools have failed to locate the princess I seek for years. When combined with hunger and desperation, it is a recipe for unquestionable loyalty. One must simply find the right scapegoat or escape line. Oh, hilarious. I think these two are going to have some excellent dialogue. Episode 2, Magic on Display. The villains don't get to take in the sights in for long. Uh-oh, typo. Take the sights in for long. The two quickly find that the park has been overrun by creeps. Villain, hero, you're always fighting creeps. Hey, Genie. There's a teammate for you. Gotta love it when random messages pop up. The creeps spot Maleficent and Scar. Scar gets into a low crouch and braces himself. Maleficent has other ideas. Devious. Before the creeps can inflict any real damage, Maleficent hits them with a blast of magic. Creeps flee in every direction. When the smoke clears, Maleficent sees Scar gaping at her in awe. The evil fairy cackles with satisfaction. Yes, I imagine the magic is pretty impressive. Take it you were impressed by the spectacle. Well, I was certainly entertained. Oh, Maleficent, calm down. Episode 3, Abattoirs. Oh, abettors. The villains continue to explore the park to find potential henchmen. Very focused. Hey, Stitch. Hearing something, Maleficent looks up sharply and strikes a nearby tree branch. Pain and panic come toppling down. As Pain and Panic squabble in the background, the two villains confer. Oh, Pain and Panic. Get it together, lads. Pointing out how often Hades maligns them, Maleficent convinces Pain and Panic to take a hiatus from their current employment. Oh, now you got villains stealing villains' henchmen. They might be a fun duo. I wonder if they'd ever make it in. Panic transforms into a lion and goes to Scar's side. Pain grabs a pointy stick and stands by Maleficent. Won't Hades be a tad put out by us borrowing his lackeys? I will deal with that hot-headed buffoon. Yeah, you will. Experienced henchmen at our command? I'm disappointed that you even have to ask. Now the trouble begins. Episode 4, Henchman Wars. Maleficent decides to test Pain's skills before executing the next phase of her plan. Barbossa. Well, that doesn't last long. Bit overpowered here. Alright, friend level 10. I knew that would happen. Scar quickly catches on, and before long the two henchmen are being put through their paces in a series of challenges. Panic emerges slightly scorched, but victorious, from the Steal Candy from a Baby challenge. It's funny how the villains have ended up being some of the best characters in this game, actually. Being able to see all this dialogue and their pairings in the missions is pretty awesome. Again, Friendship Disks are definitely one of the better parts of this game. The two henchmen return from their artifact heist challenge with magical items in tow, a talking mirror and a golden scarab. That's funny, is that talking mirror before or after Flynn and Baymax got it at the auction? Or the, what was it? The night market? Imagine after, because the Baymax Flynn quest would have been before this one. Suddenly, a thief creep appears out of thin air and grabs the artifacts out of the hands of the henchmen. No surprise there. Dang thief creep. Maleficent, Scar, Barbossa, Stitch, and Genie. Sounds like a dangerous team. Stop that Golly. You gotta love it when people type out incompetent fools in these things. Maleficent's dialogue is fantastic. Alright, moving on to episode 5, Catch a Thief. And that we'll pick up on in part 2. And that will do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, my fellow gamers. Remember to please like, share, leave me a comment down below, and subscribe if you're new. Part 2 will be coming along shortly. Thanks again for watching, and keep on gaming. We'll see you soon.